It is 2 minutes after 9. We'll go ahead and call this meeting of the Landfill Advisory Committee to order. Appreciate everybody's attention.
Okay.
He's on the phone, but I need the information to give to him.
I emailed it to him.
Yeah, now.
He said the phone number and the link and everything is on there.
Awesome. Yeah.
You're back here, Ashley.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's probably done.
Yeah.
I think everybody's received, thank you, Patty, for all the documents prior to the meeting. I think we have determined we have a forum, and so we'll move to the approval of the minutes from the July 15th meeting. So everybody's had a chance to look over those. If there's some comments, suggestions, submissions, now's the time. Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to approve. Table. I don't think we actually, seconds are entertained, but I don't think we actually required to. I was looking at the bylaws there. So this is the voting part, but thank you anyway. Motion's on the table. All approve.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you the phone number.
All approve the minutes, but signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. None, unanimous approval of the July 15th meeting minutes. I'll move on to public comments. Do you have any public comments this morning?
Who's your secretary?
Were you secretary? No, I think I'm very Don.
So Don,
Don and Patty.
yes. Gotcha.
We don't have anybody online yet. Is that correct?
No, I think he's trying to call it now. So I just gave her the phone number and access code.
Okay, do we want to wait a few minutes and let Don join us? I think that's a courtesy to sometimes any troubles getting in.
Yeah,
It's using a different format these days.
not easier than it did at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, except I wore my camera out on my laptop now.
Didn't know that was a thing, but I guess it is.
Yeah, I tried to join a meeting yesterday. I couldn't get the video working. I could share my screen, but I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
Didn't need to see me anyway. Everybody
Just want to make sure.
He's back in Florida.
What's that?
He was in Florida last winter, so he's back in Florida.
Oh, no. You know what?
No, I don't know that he's.
You could probably import ours.
staying in Pumpkin. I used to,
That's why I can't get on.
Yeah.
I used to get on Sanibel, over here, got to even for presentations and work. Saw some truck video. Even some concrete structures, it would just rumble. Straight, looked like the dozer come through. Just booked everything out.
You see the satellite images of the before and after of Sarasota? Just.
Well, the Sanibel light is where I used to go almost every day.
Okay.
And all of the light is still standing. Your range is light is still standing. All the structures, all the 1880s keepers houses, and all that.
They'll show that in a few days.
It just looks like this table.
Even, we've been, you didn't realize what it looked like until it showed you before and after. I was like,
Yeah. I will say, every time you're down there, you're like, how has this survived? You know,
Right there, never been there.
It's just never gotten right.
I like it down there, I take my chances.
Awesome. They went down, they hit the university, it's like this, like the week after. They didn't know if they were going to scrap the trip or not. They went. I think it's everybody's going to get the second out. New business. you'll mind if we proceed with the update. Tom can check in on that. So we'll go ahead and close the public comment section.
Thank you. Hi, good morning, everybody. Just some figures first. And we'll get into some news on some past business, but just that these are year-to-date September numbers. Since obviously through October. Total tons year-to-date, 700,647. The same time period year over year, in September 2021, it was 739. So we're down a little bit. If you look at the rail tons, it all correlates to rail tons. So rail tons are down almost what that delta is. Here tons. There's some you've got work thrown in there. And one transfer station to a public shop as well. So, last year, this year, so see those tons. But still, we would consider this fairly flat as far as tons. Still trending it. Obviously, the post fees ebb and flow with tons. But post fees year to date, 2,141,446. Date through September. Some things to note. We had Amelia HHW event October 3rd. So I count a little over 550 pounds of household hazardous waste that we've shipped out, collected and shipped out. And as you know, that's it. That's all in one thing. Changed that year. Used to be once a year event, we changed it to all in one. Adding just on that with citizens. The Ass Waste Company. I counted a little over 550 pounds.
Okay.
I've been to get a citizen with container of this and container of that.
It's a mixed bag.
It is. That was October 3rd, so now the bin's empty. We'll start. I don't know if anybody's come in yet, but we'll start
Not to my knowledge. Nope.
filling that up again.
So,
We had a DEQ air inspection on July 19th. And air inspections are a little bit different. They kind of last for a few weeks. So it started July 19th and ended approximately August 26th. They do one site twice. They do a lot of paperwork, some notes that you have to submit. Data to it. So that they consider that whole thing an inspection. So that was all. No violations, no road violations. And then on September 14th, we had a DQ solid waste inspection. That wasn't all the other. September 14th. A little bit of headway here. Actually pretty excited about this. Going back to the rail car, process. We wanted them up there, even though WM didn't control it up there. We wanted somehow for those employees to put deodorizer in the rail pan before the trash goes in. There's no way to get it in. We think, we've had a couple, probably 4 calls on it, Fire Scientific, and with the people that can make it happen up north. We think we've identified a rail spur that they can do it on, where it will be our WM controlled. It'll just be outside of city, where they will be able to hopefully utilize the cans and then the trash goes. Fire Scientific, we've talked about them in the past. They take a very analytical approach to it. So they're, as of right now, the pilot is supposed to start sometime in December. It's not exact, but the pilot up there is supposed to start sometime. What they, in conjunction with that, buyers wants to come down here. They want to do sewer canister sample, air sample. Cans being done before the can's done. So while the trash is in here. And then obviously has a control, right? And then they want to look at it up there once they apply it. And then it's back down, obviously we'll do the sample again. There'll be a higher sampling protocol. But that's the pilot right now. So that, yeah, I've got my fingers crossed on it. That's leaf years from where we were.
Yeah.
The city said no. So some movement on that. And as of right now, pilot is scheduled. Slated for December. The backup alarms, corporate safety has received a letter. This meeting about that. So to acknowledge that they've received it. It is under review, so that's actually better than last time as well, you know, as far as, you know, when I go change. So I was telling everybody, and they are aware of the technology. They have looked at it before. So see more to come on that. I don't think this had came in last summer. The acoustical blankets finally came in. So wrapped the supply chain. And on the talked to Chad, the SDA, y'all met him. He was out. He got back up to the 13th. The week before, but he sent me over because we have an open PM with him.
Was September?
September. So he's told me, you know, the PM's open and so he's about to use. Send me a note. See that. Everybody was happy, talked to him, did his thing, and PM's open. So. The concentrator, we're still working some bugs out on that. We are getting some bugs from that, which is good. We're cracking that. Promising different injection points and that sort of thing. So we shut it off a lot. Work in progress. Still trying to make it 100%, you know, non-odorous. So I'm still working on that. Tracking. Just one of the last things, you know, obviously this is, I've I've been with the Amelia Landfill for probably almost 30 years. And had the pleasure that whole time of working with Patty that whole time. And I mean, yeah, I can't believe it's been, I know longer for you, but a little over 29 years for me working at it. But just, I just want to acknowledge, it's Patty is a true professional. Amelia County is glad should be glad to have her. She's dedicated to Amelia. She's a professional, very knowledgeable, but overall a good person. And I've been, as is Crystal, and looking forward to working with her. Hopefully not for 30 years.
Yours, yeah.
But, I just wanted to acknowledge that. Obviously, unless you really get bored, this is probably your last LAC meeting as a county official, but it has been obviously a pleasure working alongside you and with you. For all this.
Yeah.
Appreciate all what you've done for the county, and you've made us a better site. So appreciate that. And forward to working with Crystal and training her rights. But anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yep.
Yeah, and I agree that I challenge anybody like 12 hours past before getting an email response back from Patty on anything. So, one question on that pallet.
How long are you gonna do that?
So buyers has down in their proposal, like, where we had to obviously submit them. So they had to give us, here's what, about a month. So that'll be a lot of cars. That's turning.
I guess my thought is, if we're doing it in the middle of the summer, like, it would probably be a little different than the winter.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, that would give you a better
And that's
example of how much it's going to work.
And I think, and that's a good point, I think because they're doing the SEMA canisters and the sampling and all that, don't think that part's gonna change, as far as what the actual trash is getting. Obviously, if it works now, we'll just keep, we can always do some keeping up the trash.
Well, I mean, it was,
Sampling, right? Yeah.
the motors are in the summer compared to the.
Year round, we get stick year round. I mean, it's not, it doesn't ever all go.
It's not gonna go away.
Right.
It seems like they just our size and,
Cooks in the cars on the way down, I can probably bet.
No, very good.
And Dawn is now. Or
they don't.
No.
Thank you, Brian.
Yes,
Oh, did you have something to say? I think that takes care of all my old business questions. So the blankets, the sound blankets on hand. Good news on the deodorizing pallet. I had the same questions as I think all of us. It smells a lot more hard to attenuate from July than they are December, but nonetheless, good steps. And appreciate the update on the backup alarms. So that's something that you can keep us surprised as to what corporate. So.
Did we revisit the council that was in the minutes? Check into about liability and things and neighbors.
Yeah, I communicated with Jeff Gore and his answer was, I can't speak for Waste Management, but I don't believe the county has any legal liability for the actions of the vultures. And he also said that he did not think the special exception permit or landfill agreement addressed them either.
All right, well, I guess we've migrated into old and new business since that was Does anybody else have any? Is there something else that needs to be brought up during the meeting, during the discussion about that, or? Otherwise, thing on the agenda is motion to adjourn. It should be a pretty short meeting. All in favor, motion to adjourn on the floor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Swipe sign. Appreciate everybody attendance, and next regularly scheduled meeting is January 20th. We're seeing y'all then. Everybody have a good holiday.